Buongiorno and welcome back to House Hunters Italy, where today I'm staying very close to my own neighborhood in the beautiful Borgo of Rivalto, which belongs to the comune or shire of Chianni, where I happen to live. So let's go and check out these wonderful homes. Buongiorno! Today we find ourselves in front of this really lovely home that's actually divided into two splendid apartments. You're going to see they have been totally restructured to a really high standard. I've just gone in downstairs and I'm really impressed by the quality of the work. So downstairs first we're going to look at a fully independent 2-bedroom apartment, and it's lovely. But if you want to purchase the entire building, it's being sold by one family, so there's definitely the option to do so, and the price would be more negotiable at that case. So I'm going to give you prices later on, but for the moment let's go in and have a look at this really beautiful ground floor apartment. And all we can hear this morning here in beautiful Rivalto are the birds singing. Tranquility, that's exactly what you need. So let's go inside. First of all, if you note, there's a beautiful security gate here, so you can have the door wide open for the fresh air, but be secure inside. And we come straight in, as you can see, to a really lovely dining kitchen area. Now, this has been done in a very contemporary fashion, as you'll see, really beautiful taste. We spin around to our right and we have these beautiful arches that have been left with the apparent stone, beautiful original brick arches. So wherever there is some ancient architecture, they have left it. Brand new, amazing heating, as you can see, central heating, which is gas fed. And if we come over, I'll just give you a nice close-up to this wonderful kitchen. Really lovely colour scheme throughout, really pretty tiles. You have everything you need. You have your sink, your full oven, gas top with the extractor fan. That is a built-in fridge just there. We then have behind the curtain a kitchen pantry area, which is quite large, and it has the brand new boiler inside. So really, really lovely architecture throughout. Just up 2 tiny little steps into the lovely lounge space. Again, light and bright. Every window has been changed to a very state-of-the-art, latest quality in double glazing of windows. So very, very high quality. As you can see, all the ceilings have been totally restored. Beautiful new oak beams wherever they've had to be changed, if not the originals which were sandblasted. Lovely tiling throughout. And then that leads down to the sleeping quarters, down this lovely corridor, which again, beautiful Tuscan ceilings throughout. So let's see what we find down here. So the first doorway on our right is the bathroom, which has been fully updated. I'm loving this beautiful solid piece of timber which they have used for the bathroom vanity. It's a really significant size, as you can see, and a lovely sink, lovely big mirror. Again, a large window, so plenty of ventilation and natural light. Shower, cubicle in the corner. Let me just spin around for you from this side so you can see. You have toilet bidet. Just a lovely size bathroom. You could change the shower if you wanted to. I know some people don't like those kinds of corner showers, so it would be easy to make something that goes across with just a clear glass piece and have more of a wet shower or a wet room. And then into the second room on our right, which is the first of the bedrooms, the smaller. So as you can see, this room is currently used as a child's room. It has a single bed, but we looked at the sizing of the room, and without these big desks for gaming by looks of things, or playing games perhaps, or studying, there is a large bookshelf. There's also a wardrobe here to my left. You could easily fit a traditional double in here if you needed another double bed rather than the single, because there is the space. And all the spaces are also air conditioned, by the way. So we then come out, and let's go to the very last of the bedrooms, which is wonderful heating throughout, by the way, which is the main, obviously the main bedroom. A lovely bedroom, original beams here, which have definitely been restored. Absolutely stunning ceilings, a lovely big wardrobe space there. Again, as you can see, extremely light and bright and very, very peaceful. It's a very quiet spot here in Rivalto. It's just 2 minutes up the road from Chianni. It's part of the Chianni Comune, or the Shire. I'm just loving these stone walls, the way they've done them, and left all these lovely original little niches. A gorgeous room. So we're going to make our way back outside now, and then we'll be following the tour with the beautiful apartment, which is upstairs. Just walk you back through again. Once again, the lovely seating area, lovely kitchen and dining, and there's additional space here. They just have their furnishings the way they want them, but you could definitely put in a larger dining if you wished. As you can see, there's a lot of floor space left there, so there's the option to maneuver things around and use them to your own devices. But oh, they have the TV set up there, but plenty of room. A really, really lovely sized ground floor apartment, which I know a ground floor appeals to many of you out there not liking the steps. Just to the right of the front door, you have also this wonderful, for the downstairs apartment of course, this incredible understair storage area, which again has some of the technical things in here, but it's a wonderful spot, as the lady said, to store your bicycles or different things. They've also got wood storage at the end, which is great. So that's a lovely big storage spot under there. This is the front of the building, so we're going to be going up these stairs to see the top floor apartment. So it's this building here, it's the first half. There is another apartment at the very, very end, and you can even see that it has the really old walls that look like part of a rampart as well. Very historical building. And if you were to purchase the entire building or the top apartment, you also get the first half of this lovely stone garage, which, having a garage in any small village is an absolute godsend, I can tell you. But as you can see, it's a lovely quiet part of the village. All we have lovely gardens and leading on to forests. Most of them are really big backyards of different people's properties. Very, very quiet and peaceful throughout. So let's go upstairs. This is the front entrance that we've just come up to, and now we'll be going inside upstairs. And as I stand in front of the front door, I'm looking over these wonderful tiles of the garage, out to that lovely vista of just trees. Trees, trees and more trees. And then a rather spectacular home next door. Lovely architecture as well, so a very, very pleasant village outlook, as you can see. I've just come inside through the lovely double glass doors that allow so much light into this room, but I'm now facing the first room off to our right immediately, and we'll go in and visit that first. This is a beautiful sized room, and it is one of the two main bedrooms here upstairs. But as you can see at present, this is being used by the vendor as her study and piano room. She plays the pianoforte, she has her piano, lots and lots and lots of books. I can tell from speaking to her that she loves her books. As you can see, there are a lot of the original terracotta tiles on the floor here, which are magnificent, and some of them have just been replaced. But it's a very luminous room, as you can see, and very ample. If you wanted to return this to a bedroom, as you can see, it would be a large queen-size bedroom without an issue, and it has beautiful light streaming in, a really pleasant outlook over the lovely next door neighbour's house and their gardens with the cypress tree, the actual symbol of Tuscany, as you all know. And there's just the sound of birds and cicadas. Look at those beautiful original Tuscan ceilings in this room. And this, of course, leads out now to the main living space, which you're going to absolutely love. Again, look at these wonderful ceilings. In here we have terrazzo floors, which are of a very lovely neutral colour. I really like terrazzo when it's the lovely neutrals. But look at this space and take a look at this stunning, very, very Tuscan style camino or chimney. You can sit there. They've got a cushion there that you could actually sit next to the fire. Like I had a fireplace, very, very large one in France, and we could actually sit next to the fire. They have books sitting there at the moment. But what a cozy, comfy space. So they're using it as a lounging and small dining here. But again, obviously there are people here that work on computers because they have another desk space set up again towards the back wall with more books. And I'll just walk over to this window, which again, this is full of light, this home, absolutely full of light. And we're looking out over the buildings into the distance. And those beautiful trees, and oh, the breezes are just glorious. And then from this room we'll go into the kitchen. I'm now taking this lovely brick arched doorway just to the left of that gorgeous Tuscan camino or chimney place into what is a really lovely separate kitchen. Now this kitchen, as you can see, is again very Tuscan, the beautiful Tuscan beams on the ceiling. It is directly off the living dining, so you can go out inside and dine in the dining room, obviously. It's not an eat-in kitchen, but it's all very convenient, and it has been also upgraded at some stage. As you can see, the actual kitchen itself is very, very modern. It has your gas cooktop, your full oven, your dishwasher, the beautiful light coming down through those lovely windows. Now that is created between what you'll see is the bathroom, which has a skylight. So the shared light through there, then all the luminosity coming in through that window makes it a very light, bright room, as you can see. And she has her herbs on the little windowsill there, which is gorgeous. And again, we're just looking out to a very peaceful village aspect with the hills in the distance, which is just lovely. Now, as we come from the left, from the kitchen, we're now going across to the right, and I will take you first of all into this bedroom here, which is the main bedroom. Stunning terracotta tiles again in this room, a beautiful, oh, this is just very light and spacious and airy. If I could give you the ambience in here, I would try. I hope you're feeling it, because there's this beautiful breeze coming through that window. There's just the sound of the cicadas. There's this sense of light and space, and it's because they've kept the colours very subtle. Everything is very luminous, if you like. Just come over to this lovely window. They have their lucky mother-in-law tongues or snake plants in the window. And again, we're still looking out over that rather large home next door, but with the lovely trees, the cypresses. All double glazed windows again, as I mentioned before. So you can see from this side the size of the room and the height of the ceilings. We're now coming into the final space, which is the bathroom, and it's really bright as soon as I open the door, but I've just noticed there's a beautiful skylight. This is the only room the lady said that she had not recently upgraded, and I can understand why perhaps she didn't, because although it's slightly older, it's in excellent condition, so she probably did not feel the need. But you have a tiled area in there, shower cubicle as soon as you walk through the door, a rather large long vanity and cupboard space there. I'll just show you these beautiful ceilings once again, and you'll see those glass windows that I showed you from the kitchen that's taking light from one room to the next. So you might want to upgrade this if it's not to your taste. But she has her washing machine here, toilet bidet, and then there's your vanity with the Hollywood lights above. And if I spin around, I'll just show you back. That is just directly off our lounge area. And again, there's a large towel, heated towel rack behind the door, just there. And that is the end of our beautiful upstairs apartment. Then looking back up the hill, if you can see all of those buildings splay out at the base, because there were ancient, almost like castle walls. Rivalto, belonging to Chianni, was also a very, very rich little village. So there were a very important large palazzi or buildings here as well. And you can tell by the architecture and some of the beautiful doorways. It's really, really lovely. And finally, I've just popped into the garage for you downstairs, and it would fit any height car from what I can tell. I think those lights are high enough. As you can see, it's absolutely brimming with things that are stored, but it's a decent sized garage, and you would get, I think, just about any length or size car inside here, which is great from what I can tell. But it will be on the cadastral plan, so I'll try and put the square meters for you on the screen at the end of the video. I'm intrigued by the side of that garage as well. Going down the hill, it actually is an incomplete curve. Some of the architecture around here is just amazing. Well, I really, truly hope you've enjoyed today's video coming here from Rivalto, Chianni in Toscana. Now, this beautiful, beautiful property, as I said, is divided into 2 apartments. It is the one owner. They are willing to sell the apartments separately. Of course, they would love to sell to one person and perhaps achieve a different price for you as well. If you're needing a really large property, or you'd like to live in one and perhaps have an investment in the other to be able to rent out, that would also work perfectly. But I'm going to give you the prices on the screen directly after the video, and I'll also give you all of the square meterage because I know you love to know that, and the lady is going to show us the papers with the square meters, etc. But as you can see, you can walk in here and start to live your Tuscan dream immediately. There's really nothing to do except walking with your suitcases. They've done a magnificent job at doing up both apartments, making them incredibly comfortable, upgrading them to a very high standard, and truly it is a lovely, lovely place to live, as you would have seen from a lot of my vlogs if you watch them over on Tales from Tuscany. And if you haven't, jump on Tales from Tuscany and you'll understand the kind of lifestyle that you can have here in beautiful Tuscany. So until next time, I wish you all the very best. Just contact us via our email on the screen, or jump onto househuntersitaly.com and contact us there, and we look forward to helping you in the very near future. Let's help you achieve that wonderful Italian Dolce Vita. Alla prossima! Ciao!